dugsiga boardingka iyo maalinlaha ah ee Amano Boarding and Day School.
Assalamu alaikum, it's me Teacher Hussein. Welcome class 8. Today we're going to start a new chapter which is about speed. In our last lecture we talked about the interconversion of units of speed, for example from kilometer to per hour to meter per second. Today we're going to see how to calculate the speed of a given data. So first of all, let's define what speed is. What is speed? The rate of change of distance per unit time is called distance, right? It's called what? Distance per unit time. Yeah, that's called distance, right? That's called distance. Okay. So what's the formula of? That's called speed, I mean. What's the formula of speed? Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Distance divided by time. For example, if I travel a certain distance, usually I will take some time to travel from my starting point to my end point. So to calculate the speed, I'll first of all measure the distance I've covered, then I will divide the time I've taken from my starting point to my end point. So the distance divided by time, right? Distance divided by time, okay? Example, a lorry has traveled a distance of 400 kilometers in 4 hours. What was the speed? What was the speed? So the formula first. So to start with, you have to write the formula first, right? You have to write the formula first. The formula. So what's the formula? Again, it's what? Speed distance divided by time. So what are we given? We are given the distance, which is 400 kilometers. We are also given the time, which is 4 hours. Then we substitute using the formula. The formula is what? Speed is distance divided by time. So what's our distance? 400 kilometers. What's our time? 4 hours, right? 4 hours. Solution. So this is what? This is the answer. So we have the speed is what? Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Our distance is what? 400 kilometers. What's our speed? 4 hours, right? So divided by 4 is 100. So it is what? 100 kilometers per hour. 100 kilometers per hour, right? Now let's see how to calculate the distance traveled. So what's distance first? It is the length between 2 points. The length from between 2 points. For example, the length between the edge of this board from that point to this point, or from this point to this point, or the distance between my head and my shoe. That's what distance is. The length between 2 points. So the formula. Again, we have to know the formula, right? We have to know the formula. So distance is equal to speed times time. Speed times time. Example, a car traveled at a speed of 80 kilometers per hour. This is what? This is the speed. And it took 3 hours. This is what? Time. To get from town A to town B. If this is town A and this is town B, the distance, the speed the car was traveling is what? Is 80 kilometers per hour. In each hour, the car traveled 80 kilometers in each hour. So how many hours did it take to get from town A to town B? 3 hours, right? 3 hours. Then what is the formula? What's the formula? Distance is equal to speed times time. What's our speed? It is 80 kilometer per hour times 3 hours. Times 3 hours. So the kilometer per hour, the hour is cancelled by the hour. So 3 times 8 is what? 240 kilometers. This is the distance. This is the distance. So this is the formula. This is the formula. Distance equal to speed times time. So what are we given? Speed, which is 80 kilometers per hour. We're also given time, which is 3 hours. Then distance is equal to speed times time. So 80 kilometers times 3 hours. Okay, I think it's clear. You understand? Okay. Okay. Now, so 180 times 3 is 240, right? 240. Okay, I think it's clear. Okay, now let's calculate the time. The period during which an event happens is called what? Time. It's the period during which an event happens. So now in this particular example, the event that's happening is something that is traveling, right? Something that's traveling. So time is, this is the formula. This is the formula of a time, right? This is the formula of a time. Time, distance divided by speed. Example, a car has traveled over a distance of 200 kilometers. If the speed was 25 kilometers per hour, calculate the time taken. Calculate the time taken, right? So formula is distance divided by time. We are given the distance, which is 200 kilometers, and the speed, which is 25 kilometers per hour, right? Okay, now time is equal to the distance, which is 200 kilometers divided by 25 kilometers. So divided by 25 is 1, divided by 25 is 8. So then the kilometer cancels the kilometer. So we have 8. We have 8 hours.